Hi. Oh, on urine therapy. Yeah, I I prefer doing my videos in morning because I'm a bit uh, fresh. Yeah. Right now I'm in the near the end of afternoon, almost. Uh, but because it's it's quiet. Uh, I'm going to try this. So on this method, I uh, I want to bring this video because uh, this is too important, and it has to do with more than one kind of matter. I mean, things are connected, of course, mainly because it's about something important to the human being, really important. And of course, they don't want you to know. So, as always, uh, they hide or they try to uh, put things in order to lead you to live that matter, thinking that is something that is not good for you. And the truth is the opposite, of course. As always, the system wants the the opposite of your goods always, and make you believe always, make you think, make you believe the opposite. That they are worried, that they want you the best thing, and you know, it's insane. It's insane. An example is um, they use of course, the main thing here because it's your nature that is about. It's the spirituality. They create the religion in order to lead you to the idea they are serving you the spirituality world. And then they simply mix things. They manipulate everything, and in the end, which is basically what they are doing right now is simply put you out of any possibility of this this matter spirituality. So they are aligned with the other parts that is putting you out of spirituality, which is science, idea around that, with shit theories like Darwin and so on, and doctrines, politics, and so on, and of course the others, like the idea of um, oh, no, um, the idea of a world of universe. I mean, they are faking what is really about human being, about creation, which is the uh, there are things like numerology and so on. Uh, right now, it's more difficult. I'm bad with names at this hour. you know, so that they fake everything. They invent bullshit and more bullshit about everything, basically. Like they went to the moon. Oh, but now they can't because they don't have the technology anymore. uh, it's incredible. It's it's insane situation how people can believe believe in so so I took all this. I took all this madness, so, so bullshit. All thing, all thing. The system. I mean, everything. It's bullshit. It's incredible, incredible. And so, you see, you see, that's why it's important this matter, because they, they have people working in order to try to just believe. It's always the bullshit. Believe or not believe. Believe this. Not knowing, not understanding, not rational thinking. No researching. No. Believe. No, don't don't believe that. Believe this. This is you know It's always the bullshit. Always. So, they, I'm sure it was CIA created the idea of um, conspiracy theory. Why? Uh, to basically create the idea of that everything someone can try to show you that is not what they say. Yeah, no, and, because they are the first interested in hiding things, because they are the first interested. They are the, the first in hiding, lying, inventing, doing all kind of shit. Yeah, they are behind every kind of crime you can imagine. Wars, shit. But they lead you to believe shit like they call terrorism, things like that. Everything they do every kind of shit to create situations, conditions, um, to lead situation into another situation, leading, leading in a way that you think that is something in the truth is not the case. Like in our situation, Africa, our brothers, our colonies, oh boy, they are still our brothers. They destroy everything. Oh boy, they destroy everything. Since then, leading you to think that that it was the case. We were the bad thing in there. Oh yeah. So they created um, a group of people uh, with the idea of revolutionary against, you know, they call it UPA, and then there was under that situation the other situation, um, you know, the Cold War, through which um, CIA, yeah, they sent weapons to there, and the Russian on their own send weapons there. You see, both sides, both sides are, in the truth, are the same, are in the same scenario, working together. That's why they have their way, which is secret. Secret. Ah, it has to be secret. It's they are dangerous, and you know nothing, and you cannot. No, of course not. And and then uh, they they even don't want you to know what really legitimacy is about. And so you you are led to think is everything is legitimated. Yeah, sure. You know nothing. You have no rights. You have nothing. You live in an illusion. You think what? Nothing. Because you have nothing. Just believe in bullshit. That's it. You see? So now, finally, you see, there is a way which is the influence way, the influence power, the power of manipulation, which is in this case um, some way to work the influence um, the possibility to to be used on people. You know, they use it in basically every way, with everything. But mainly, you have from school to any kind of media and things like um, movie industry and so on, books, everything. Yeah. With everything they hid things in order to lead you to buy this, think this way, do this, you see. And then there is a problem. You don't know how to think out of that box. And there's when you know something really important that you need to share because it's the good thing to human beings. Well, you don't know how to do that, and you are stuck with this world of, you know, you think you need to create some kind of theory, you need to uh, lead people in order to believe that is and that is a problem because you are leading with something that is not to believe, but to understand, is to see, is to uh, realize, is, to, is a matter of uh, it's a matter of facts, matter of truth. That you don't know how to work in order to serve that way. So that is what brings me today as an example. You know, there is a guy that I like to see. Sometimes when I can, some his videos. It's I'm sorry, I must write. I hope the name because I can't remember. Um, it's something like um, the not health. Oh boy, sorry, I'm really bad with names. Not health. Surface health. Really, sorry. I'm sorry. This guy is an ex. Uh, Next model, which is someone that likes to be um, in front of a camera, and then he, he likes to take care of its own health, and then he likes to share ways of taking care of health. That is a good thing, you know. And and in the end, we have a situation where um, in meantime he knew about urine therapy and start with that experience, and then and to know about Asia urine, and then oh boy, everything changed, and we always try to help in this matter, always taking care of uh, our health. So, um, see, um, there are people, some simply have no idea what they are doing, but they want to do something like about the same shit that is media shit. Uh, in YouTube, you know, like again, doing something like as a TV channel, you know. And of course, there are cases of good things, you know, like London Real or something like that. You know, this guy just is doing things that is against the system. Again, is one on urine duty. Well, you know, they try to shut him down. It's the same thing. So right now, there are people trying to um, destroy the image of this person. It's insane. You know, they try to destroy everyone that um, they see as a threat to the system. You know, they tried with Trump, they tried with everybody, but basically do something in that order. And like Putin and others. So, you see, this is really important. So, I want to help in this matter. You know, I I was trying to take care of my health before, and then because I I really need it, but at the same time I was still with my shit, with my uh, you know, I like things that I should avoid, and somehow I think I I was abusing a bit, and in the end, my doctor diagnosed my situation uh, with signs of cancer, and she wanted to repeat the exam. I said no, thank you. I said I was I need to think about, um, and because basically I knew at that time that was there was the urine therapy, and so I I start with this immediately. Uh, of course, at the beginning with fresh, I didn't know other than that at that time, but really just a few days I knew about um, Asians and started with Asians, uh, and then till today I just use only Asians. So what I I don't want to enter in details around this. You need to research. That is what is at stake here. Uh, this is not to believe, but to understand. It's a matter of fact. It's a matter of truth. That is what really matters. And so you need to do your own work. So you need to research about this and think, and then I need to experience. There is no other way. So you may need some time, more for ones than for others. Each person is a person. It's nothing. See, so uh, I can say, in order to help, it's incompatible. It's, the agent is, oh boy, so wait, the fresh near to the agent is like nothing. You can't imagine this. So forget it. Only the Asians. It's important, really. You can imagine what this is about. Really, I've been saying this is what you can consider like uh, life elixir or something like that. Um, I I usually call it the Holy Grail. It is that important. Yes, it's really the Holy Grail. Yeah, and so I can say is well, it's simple. You simply use um, you take the first, like when you do to go to do the exams to show your doctor. You say is the first you do in the morning, and before you shouldn't drink alcohol, and you shouldn't also eat after 6 o'clock because your body has a work to do, and you should allow it until 11 o'clock, but at least to collect the first in the morning, and to raise it, you should put in a jar, like once I'm going to try to get an image. I have, it's uh, a recipient with a large clamp. It's that has a rubber that I took the rubber and then just uh, cover, and that's it. That then can breathe and protect. at the same time. So correct, and just if you at beginning you just need, well, 48 hours or so to take his patients already, basically. 3 days is better, but no worries. You can then uh, aid some more always when you want, when you need to uh, fulfill that recipient. And you will have always uh, the issues. And of course, at beginning, won't be easy. There will be a time, oh, your body will take so much shit, so much, um, like, uh, how can I say, so so much acid, acid, pure acid. Oh, yeah. And so, I don't know. I think you should go more. It's 2 bottles and uh, keep one in like reserve because of that. Then when you see that one of those is um, you are using and that is in that state, it's too hard. You simply throw out and get um, again trying to get that better in the meantime. You have the other. It's a good idea. I did that, but mm, a bit later. We did it well. No, no worries. No worries. Even though if you stay with one, well, it's a bit hard, but no, no worries. So in order to take, you don't need that much. Just uh, take a small shot in one way. Boom. That's it. So it may be hard, but it's medicine. So, um, and then later you'll see everything changed. Like not having um, bad smells in your body anymore. You don't need nothing to worry about. Nothing, nothing. And your regime is really something. Then, oh, almost no smell. Uh, everything changed. Uh, so, see, I think For my parts, uh, what can I say? I'm not right into this matter to enter in details. Just wanted to bring you the message around what really is important. Because this is not a matter of influence. I'm not here, like in that case, in wanting to influence people. No way. I don't want people to believe nothing. Absolutely. I'm against belief. Belief is shit. So I'm here to help you in order to realize that is the thing. So I want to bring you some way made of facts. So you need to research, do your own work. There is no other way. So keep well. You know, till next one.